Good morning, everyone. So we replaced the topic in our blockchain technology. So it's a case study now. So what is case study? So it's not a real-time example like supply chain management. So let's take example was blockchain technology. How blockchain was implemented in supply chain management. Okay, blockchain is implemented in various applications, but one of the examples we are considering here is supply chain management. We are going to take an example of supply chain management and we are going to explore what are the stages we are using in blockchain for supply chain management. So before that, let me introduce this week to give an introduction about what is blockchain. Here.
Blockchain is a decentralized distributed ledger technology which securely records each transaction happening on the blockchain. Each block has a unique hash value, which used to identify the block from the group of blocks. The block is linked to the hash value of each block. So, comparing with every block, it creates a blockchain.
So that's how I know the blockchain. So we have different blocks. Each block will have different information. But all the blocks will be linked together. So we can able to share the information from one block to another block. So here we are going to problem statement as a rice or vegetable or milk or fish. How it was cultivated from farmers to the United States. Okay. So first we have to identify what are the issues that pain for us. We call this a pain points. What the farmers or what the people are feeling about supply chain management. First one is a pain or duplicate cost. So if for example, you take example of rice, where it was cultivated, and when it was banned, where it was stored, whether it has contaminated or not. So that information the people cannot know. Just like that they are going to shop and they are using the product. So for that, if you implement blockchain technology, we can be able to reduce all those fake information. So that's why we are taking here just an example of this, and we are going to implement this blockchain, and we are going to reduce the cost information. So first, no transparency. That's what I explained. Where it was cultivated. Example rice or vegetable. Where it was cultivated, whether it is from Tanjavur or from the you don't know the information, right? Whatever that we can able to identify using blockchain. The data can be altered. So in between the retailers, suppliers, they can able to handle the data in real time. This is what the issue faced in real time implementation of the supply chain management. So with conservation, it takes days or weeks to identify. That is one of the four pain points identified. Then last one is very parallel and manual. So we need we all know that the farmer has to note down how many kgs, everything in paper, they have to maintain whether the amount can be rendered or not, and whether the value certificate can be received. Every information, every stage from the farmer to retail stage, we have a lot of paperwork. That is one of the pain points. These are the pain points identified in real time supply chain management before implementing blockchain. So this is the problem. What are the stages in this supply chain? First, the farmer will produce the items, whether it may be rice or vegetable or milk or medicine. Whatever it is, the farmer will the source. Second stage is the transport. So from the farmer, they will take the products to some other places. Second stage we call as a transport. Then third phase, directly you will not sell to people. So some warehouse will be there. There we can store the products, all the products in single place. So that is the third stage. The fourth stage is distributor. So distributor will supply it, and finally the retail will sell to the people. This is what the stages of supply chain. What are the products to take, whether it is soup or bag or rice or vegetables or milk or things, whatever it is, it's online. These are the stages we are following. So, in our blockchain solution, first we are taking the farmer stage. What we are doing, first block will be labeled the farmer ID. Okay, the farmer ID, for example, the maize. Then, what the locations that will be mentioned. So, these four parameters will be added in the first block. Or the state will be your voting February 26. Similarly, values will be whether it has a cost or not. So these four information, if you add once into log, first block, then this block will be added with these information. Okay. Then comes the second one. After adding this information, your block one will be created. Then second stage will be transporter stage. Where the transporter will scan the QR code and everything else back. So then add the vehicles, vehicle number, what the vehicle number which takes from the car place. Okay, so vehicle number you can identify. This is the vehicle which takes the rise of this one stage from this place. Okay, you can identify the place of the vehicle. Then what is the transport date? Forward state, harvesting date will be something like 14 to. Okay, after 2 days, the transporter takes means the date will be 16. That will be mentioned here. Also, after adding these three information, your block 2 will be created. So in block 1 you will have a forward information, block 2 you will have a transporter's information. Then both blocks will be linked. Block 2 will be linked with block 1. Then third stage is warehouse, where you can store the rice. Okay, storage condition, that is good or bad. What is the in-date and out-date of that warehouse? Warehouse is stored for what is the date the product trades and what is the date to close out. What is the date of the inspection result. In warehouse, there will be inspection team. They will inspect whether the product has contaminated or not. Everything details will be inspected. After that, you will third one will be added. Similarly, final stage will be your distributor on the retail stage. Distributor and retail will have their own entry. Whatever the entry they will have to do, they will entry entries. So once every stage blocks will be created with different information. So first information will forward, then the second transfer information, like that. All the blocks will be added together. So finally, it goes to the customer. The customer will scan the QR code. They will know this is the where it actually manufactured, where it has been transported, where it has been stored, in which place. Then, every information you will get in next value. Okay, so this will be reduced your parts and implicit statements. Whatever the pain point we have discussed before. That's why we are using this blockchain technology. So these are the simple information about how the blockchain is implemented in supply chain management. Supply chain management from manufacturing stage to selling stage. Okay. So one of the companies. So once customer scans where the rice was harvested, once the vehicle which was transported by product, then where it is stored and who is the distributor. Every information you are able to know. Customer main transparency is very important, right? Our product was so difficult, but they have to know where it was made. So the companies allow real time the supply chain management use the companies. The blockchain use the companies Walmart. So this Walmart is using this blockchain technology for their products. No product. Trust register. ITM company having trust. How we are using this blockchain technology for their supply chain tracing. அவங்க வந்து ஒரு ஓனர் அவங்களுக்கு வந்து அவங்க எங்க மேனுஃபேக்சர் பண்ண ஐபிஎம் கொண்டு வந்து கஸ்டமருக்கு போய் சேர்ந்துச்சா எப்போ தயாரிச்சாங்க எப்போ வந்து அவங்க ஸ்டோர் பண்ணி வச்சாங்க எந்த ரேட்ல அவங்க எடுத்து கஸ்டமருக்கு டிஸ்ட்ரிபியூட் பண்ணாங்கிறத அவங்க வந்து அவங்க இடத்துல வந்து பார்த்துக்கலாம் ரேஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம் புரியுதுங்களா பார்த்துட்டீங்களா அது வந்து அவங்களும் they are using this blockchain technology finally create அப்படிங்கிறது ட்ரக் சப்ளையர்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு ட்ரக் சப்ளையர்ஸ் ஒரு கம்பெனி இந்த கம்பெனியும் they are using this blockchain technology to trace where the drug was created, where it is stored, whether it has expired date or not. Every information they are monitoring using this blockchain.
Sir.
So we have seen about the blockchain supply chain management. So first we are taking a field like Here, yeah, we like price in the so one of the issues we face is they are making duplicate products or fake products, and they are making no transparency before purchasing. So we are going to implement the blockchain trend, which shows the form of ID in this location and the large side of the product and the quality of it. So the block is created, they will get all these details. So in the transport case, in the blockchain, we separately QR. This will show the vehicle number, transportation ID, and the location of the product which is done. The third part, after creating many blocks, the blocks are being used as per use. The third stage is the storage process. So here the products which are delivered to the transportation area, it is stored in a place for the condition, they are written down dates, and their inspection result, whether it is installed. The final stage, which is distributed retail stage, in this it will update the dispatch application to the user which is ordering the product. And the retailer will update the sheet regularly. So the customer, when he receives the product, when he scans the QR code, he can gain the access. Like for example, rice card, he can this place plus coming at the transportation time.